Good morning. This is Johnny Mike Graven company from Chicago, as usual. Here to follow up on the video I did yesterday. It was an interesting one. A guy shows up to court naked, and some were suggesting perhaps altered and walking around, going to the bathroom. But he set this morning, and I wanted to see what happened. A lot of people asked me to follow up on it. Sorry for lack of production value here. It's just what we're doing. How's the sound? I mean, they're not saying anything. Morning, everybody.
I don't have him on audio, bro. She's gone.
This is always fun on a live stream because I don't know what's going on. I don't have a script here. Hi, Terry. Kentucky in the house. Good to see. Thank you. It's always hard to know on a live because the volume on the clips is different. Yesterday I threw it together in my office, and I mean I literally pulled like a headset out of the bottom of my desk drawer. I had no idea. It was too loud, but that's what we're dealing with. That hair is washed. It's wet right now. I just got out of the shower. I put on my best fleece for y'all. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here in Chicago, and I don't have court. Hi, Irish Dublin girl. Chicago native, but now we're living in Austin. Austin's good times. You're glad you're in Austin as opposed to Chicago right now. It's been nasty up here. All right, well, fine. I'm gonna go get my coffee going. I'll be here. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm getting cup number 2 going. The joys of live streaming a court call. I was gonna just record it and then make a nice succinct one. I might just do that. I might just edit this down and make a nice video when it's over. Sorry, y'all. I appreciate it. It's fun to see you though. I really do like that about the live. Thank you, Brit Mom. That is very sweet. Bulgaria in the house. That is fantastic. Houston. It's our second Tejano for the day right there. Pretty cool. Okay, you got me. I don't even know what Lufkin is. I'm assuming it's a place. It's early. Don't tax the Law Talk with Mike brain yet. Okay, you got number 2 brewing right now. Thank you, Scrub Cat. Texas, woohoo! All right. Are you referring to Lufkin? Is that northeast of Houston? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I know it would irritate somebody. All right, I see Oklahoma. Now I can't find it. Oh, come on, Judge. For crying out loud. I've got a live stream going on here. You set this thing for 9 o'clock. I didn't set it for 9 o'clock. Although, actually, this is fun. It's probably not. It's not probably great to watch, but it's fun for me. It looks like my coffee's ready. Back in a minute. All right, I'm back. What's happened? I don't hear anything. Wait. Surely you jest, Spartafly. Don't make me get out the clip. Aw. I don't know, but I've seen. This is a good question, Surfing. I got it on. I got it yesterday too. I saw, but this is only in the background. A couple of times reference to some outfit called Misdemeanor and Felony Defenders. I don't know if that's like a. It sounds like a public service kind of a thing. It might be government or just sort of community sponsored law firm, effectively. So I don't know if that's like a euphemism for the public defender's office or a separate entity, but I think that's what it stands for.
Good morning. May I have your name, please?
Terry Smith.
I'm sorry, one more time.
Terry Smith.
All right, we'll be with you shortly.
We're ready on Miss Smith, Your Honor.
Are the people ready on Smith at this time?
Law Talk with Mike is ready.
We'll be with you shortly, Miss Smith.
Well, that MF, yeah. All right, Chris Plant is here to lay down the law. Don't worry, everything's under control. You are in the 36th District Court. You are in the 36th District Court. You are in the 36th District Court. I love it. It's Texas Day.
Mr. Moore, you ready on Smith?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so let us go on the record. Court call Cedric versus Terry Smith, case number 220-440-0001. Matter set for a pretrial conference on today. May I have your appearance, please, starting with the prosecution.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under NCR 8.120 and the supervision of Christopher Plum, PA4819.
That's not me. The audio is horrible.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Roberts is carrying on behalf of Ms. Smith. And Ms. Smith, can you state your name for the record?
Terry Smith.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Moore, what's the pleasure in this case?
Your Honor, as this is a pretrial in this matter, I have yet to provide Ms. Roberts discovery as well as plea offer. As this is a pretrial, I do not believe that the complainant was required to be present. And so with that, I turn it over to Attorney Roberts.
Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, it is a pretrial, but without any complainant present today, I am making a motion to dismiss.
Thank you. Enforcement is not motion to dismiss at this time. Instead, what we'll do is continue. Ms. Smith's not guilty plea. We'll schedule this matter for a final pretrial conference on Wednesday, February 2nd. That'll be at 9 a.m. Court does want the complainant present if people are moving forward in this matter with that individual's assistance. Anything further, Mr. Moore?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything further, Attorney Roberts?
At this time, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. Ms. Smith, we'll see you in a few weeks. You have a good day and be well.
Happy birthday, Secret Squirrel.
You ready on Carl Travis?
And thank you.
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let us go on the record. Court calls People versus Carl Emerson Travis, case number 210-445-6301. Matter is scheduled for.
I saw Marrakush in the house and I took it seriously until I saw it was Chris.
A final pretrial conference on today. May I have your appearances, please? Thank you, people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under NCR 8.120 and the supervision of Chris Plum, PA4849.
All right, permission is granted.
Your Honor, Andrew Roberts, P76414, appearing on behalf of Mr. Travis. And Mr. Travis, can you please state your name?
Carl Emerson Travis.
All right, just for any new people that are joining in right now, we're on this call waiting for follow-up from the video yesterday. The guy's name is Johnny, not very sharp.
All right, thank you all. And Mr. Bourne, what's the pleasure at this time?
Your Honor, APA Clout attempted to contact your complainant in this matter this past week, leaving a detailed voice message with the pre-trial, final pre-trial details as well as the Zoom information. I attempted to give the complainant a call this morning as well and left another detailed voice message. I have no explanation for their absence and the people cannot proceed.
All right, thank you. Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, move for dismissal.
All right, thank you. Court is on the record. Defendant's motion to dismiss at this time. People indicating they've been unsuccessful in making contact with the complainant and are unable to proceed in this matter at this time in that individual's absence. The matter is dismissed without prejudice today. Anything further, Mr. Bowen?
Hanoi in the house. Oh, yeah.
Anything further, Attorney Roberts?
Hi,
Your
Kangaroo.
Honor, respectfully ask you to sign an order from Michigan State Police to destroy any arrest record, any biometric data, any DNA applicable, and remove the lead entry.
All right, thank you. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Be nice, Mortimer.
Mr. Travis, matter is dismissed. You have a good day and be well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's Ron Livingston to you.
Are we ready on SUs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I could just have a moment. Is there a Danielle Green in your waiting room?
No, sir.
I just spoke with Miss Green. May I request a few minutes to try and give her a call to get her onto Zoom, sir?
Sure.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I believe this is set for 9:30.
Call sharp. $9.16 in Michigan, $8.16 here in Chicago. I'm causing the. All right. Is this better, Heidi? I'll just go jump right here in the river. Well, it is, Stevie, the spring. I grew up in Traverse City and I came here for law school and lived here mostly ever since. And yes, Michigan's an Eastern time zone. Well, where is the guy? I wonder if he's not showing up. If that's the deal? Because they just left, and if he was there, they would have called him. I would think. You stop that. Well, I don't know what happened here. Congratulations, Nick. That's awesome. I did my time in Ann Arbor. Oh yes. Oh yes. 4 years. 4 years. It was lovely. Well, I don't know what to do here because I have no indication of the call. I mean, I'll wait for it. I've got no problem with that, but it appears like it's over to me. Taylor Coleman's got an odd choice of backdrop. I mean, hey, it's cool. You know, we all got green screens. You know, I'm not actually sitting next to the Chicago River right now, but you know, close up of grass. Okay. All right. So who else do I talk to from 3B? There've been some minor rumblings. In fact, I spoke with I chatted with Deborah about it. I might get TJ on. How do y'all feel about that? TJ Reed, for no good reason. TJ Reed has not consented to this, by the way. It's just something we were thinking about. Oh. It's the last time I live streamed before my second cup. That's it. Got to have some standards. Is that him? I mean, it's hard to say because you can't see the guy's face. But I don't know why he would be in custody. Now I'm fascinated. We got unclean hands in the house. Hello, unclean hands.
Good morning there at the jail.
I've avoided that,
Please.
but I'm a fan of Blues Brothers.
Carrie Deloach.
All right, thank you. Is a deputy there that assists you? Click join. Your attorney would like to speak with you before we move forward.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I mean, that could be it. We might be having breakout rooms before they call the case, so that could explain all this. And there's no reason they would explain that on the feed necessarily.
I think something happened here.
Back to the main section.
Is the link still available?
Oh, let's see. Breakout. Is it room 3?
That is correct.
Something
Okay,
Thank you.
something definitely happened, Judge. All right. Well, if he does show up and it's interesting, I will definitely have to I will definitely have to break it up. So in the meantime, this turns into a ask me anything while we wait. Big N 2, thank you. That is really nice. I really appreciate it. As you all know, the Naughty Mike Adventure Fund is a very worthy cause. All right, so we've got a court reporter chilling next to a lamp in an empty courtroom. This is gripping. This live stream may have been ill-advised. Oh.
Judge, I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
That's actually a good question. No, I don't. First of all, there's very limited contact. A few of the workers' compensation arbitrators no, because when I have a Zoom with them, they're like, "Ooh," because I have my green screen all set up, and then we get into conversation. And to the extent that any of them know, which is very, very few, they're really sweet. Like, "Oh, that's really cool." That's all. All positive so far. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like a good single malt. I do like a good bourbon. By and large, I drink Tito's, vodka, Deep Eddy, your occasional Malort just for thrills. It's bitter. It's got a kick. Same alcohol, but I have the greatest viewers ever. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Victor. That is really cool. I don't even know what the difference between a super sticker and a super chat is, but they're awesome. I've been meaning to set up. People have asked to like set up, you know, the other thing, membership, but I don't know how to do it,
Attorney Roberts.
and I can never get myself to look at it long enough.
Yes, I was just contacted by a Miss Casey Wilson.
Thank you, Paul M.
Okay, great. Did you?
I received a call from her requesting the Zoom information, which I gave to her.
Okay, you did give it to her. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for letting me know.
Absolutely.
I think Bowen's messed up because that he's using that the mic off his headphones, and it's just not working with this system. Vodka, soda, lime.
Your Honor, is there anybody I can?
Very
talk
simple
to?
man.
No, ma'am.
Thank you.
Is that him? It doesn't look like him to me, but I can't tell because his face is covered.
Are we ready on Deloach?
Oddly, yesterday we could see everything. Today we can't see anything.
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, so let us. Attorney Roberts, are you there? All right, let us go on the record. Court calls the people versus Kerry Deloach, case number 210-450-9301.
Yeah, those are good ideas.
Pre-trial conference on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under MSR 8.120 and the supervision of APA Christopher Plow, P84849.
Okay, permission is granted.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Roberts, P76414, appearing on behalf of Mr. Deloach. Mr. Deloach, can you state your name for the record?
Kerry Jerome Deloach.
All right, thank you all. And what is the people's pleasure at this time, Mr. Bowen?
Your Honor, this is the first week trial in this matter. I have yet to provide Attorney Roberts with a copy of discovery as well as
4 years.
the offer, rather. As this is a pre-trial conference, I do not believe that the complainant was required to be present. With that, I turn it over to Attorney Roberts.
Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, today is a day and time for pre-trial. I do understand there was a previous KPS at a final pre-trial date. I will move for dismissal in the complainant's absence today. At least to my knowledge, I do not believe that the complainant appeared for the prior pre-trial or final pre-trial. So I would move for dismissal. If the court's going to deny that, then I would ask for the earliest possible final pre-trial date with the anticipation that we have the complainant present.
All right, thank you. Mr. Bowen?
Your Honor, I am, the people would also request scheduling of a final pretrial conference on this matter. I am
Oh, spit it out, Daniel.
aware of the previous KPS.
For crying out loud.
Okay, so what we'll do is, of course, we're going to deny the motion to dismiss at this time. Instead, what we'll do is continue. Mr. Deloach's not guilty plea. We'll set the matter for another additional, I guess, final pretrial conference.
Yep.
Let's make that on Wednesday, January 19th. Let's make that at 9 a.m. And let's have the vice president, people are moving forward with that. Anything further, Mr. Bowen or Attorney Roberts?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Well, that's headed for dismissal.
Thank you. Mr. Deloach, we'll see you next week. You have a good day and be well.
That's January 19th, Your Honor.
January 19, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Stop it, Chris.
Thank you, Deputy.
Thank you.
Y'all have a great day.
Thank you. Are we ready on Estes at this time?
Defense is ready, bro.
Did they do Sharp earlier? I mean, I was on this call yesterday.
Your Honor, if I could just give one more try to contact the complainant on this matter. I did speak with her earlier this morning. I believe that she was attending to her infant child at the time. I do believe that she intends on being present.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I have no idea. I don't do it. It's a good question.
Would that be 5 more minutes or how many minutes, Your Honor?
Undetermined at this point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Miss Reporter, you're on a need to know basis.
Good morning, may I have your name, please?
Miracle Sincere Jamal Turn Stokes.
All right, thank you. We'll be with you shortly, sir. Okay.
Oh no, Miracle Stokes. That is a fantastic name. Oh, I always get a side jump. This reminds me of the video where I didn't get the guy that they were going to call, but another guy shows up and makes a pillow fort mid court. I'm like, close enough. We got a video. I've not even heard a mention. The guy's name is Johnny Sharp. I'm still not sure about his real middle name. I gave him one. Odds are that's not correct. You know, this will be good too. Because Judge Garrett had
Good morning, may I have your name, please?
hear, Judge Bryant yammering on about her YouTube videos. Now,
So I can hear you. Good morning, may I have your name, please?
now he's got some.
Hi, I'm Wanda Woodard.
All right,
How are
thank
you this morning?
I'm doing just fine. We'll be with you in a moment, man.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, she's cute.
Good morning, may I have your name, please?
Kathy Wilson.
That's right, on clean hands.
Ms. Wilson will be with you in a moment.
Looking at the bright side.
Okay, thank you.
May I speak with Miss Woodard, Your Honor?
Sure. 1 second. Good morning, counsel. How are you?
Was there any reference to Sharp at all today that I missed while I was talking or something?
Ms. Woodard,
Yes.
your attorney would like to speak with you on a senior device link to a breakout room. Click join.
Okay. Let's join breakout room.
Well, I was here at 9 a.m. their time, which is 8 a.m. my time. In fact, I started this before 9 a.m.
Good morning, may I have your name, please?
Sade Walker.
All right, Ms. Walker will be with you in a moment.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
Miss Walker is the 14th.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure that out right now. Yep, the 14th. Ms. Walker, your court date is on the 14th, not today.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure.
Have a good day.
Ooh, that's a possibility. He asked the prosecutor. The prosecutor said 8:30. He said, "Why don't you move it to 9?" But they could have moved it to 9:30 too, and I not noticed it.
Attorney Toussaint, you there? Mr. Bourne, are we ready on Turner Stokes?
Your Honor, if I could just have a few minutes on this one. I was able to get in contact with the complainant this morning. She indicated to me that she was at work. However, she would be able to Zoom in. And so I will give her a call back and let her know that her case has been called.
All right, I'll give you a couple minutes there, Mr. Bourne.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No, this court has no idea. Judge Middleton got so he knew. Lanice Bryant kind of knows.
I don't think Mr. Estes has audio, so.
Judge Simpson might have an inkling,
And Wilson.
but nobody watches this
I
call.
have him on the phone, Your Honor, and the court would be able to hear him as he talks. It comes in really clearly.
You are in 36th District Court. You are in 36th District Court.
I'll be back in a minute.
You are in 36th District Court. Know it. There you go. It's the official Law Talk intro. 40 minutes into the stream. Oh, now I'm just playing to see if I can do things. Secret headquarters of the Sovereign Citizen Patrol. Initiating video
with the
production sequence. We are no longer playing. So let's get revved up. It's time for Law Talk with Mike. Well, only Anthony Williams is perfecting the law, as is my understanding. I mean, what is going on here? He's got a 9 o'clock call that wasn't complete and a 9:30 call, and there is nothing. Okay, when I was playing, did they say that they're going to take a recess and they're done? I think so. I think the judge abandoned ship. The substance are finally right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-oh, this is promising.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do that one. Officer Prince, it's of course understanding, Officer Farmer and Mr. Bowen, that the complainant or the in this matter is present here in the courthouse.
Yes, that's to my understanding as well.
Okay, so Officer Prince, could you bring that individual in, have him stand at the podium?
I sure can, Judge.
Thank
Well, this
you.
is the parole officer
I'd
from
like
yesterday.
to run something to Mr. Farmer. If you could just give me a minute to run something down to him. I tried to send it pictures, but he said it wasn't clear, so I wanted to make sure he had the documentation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll meet you in the hall.
Yes, indeed.
Just a moment, okay? Well, you wouldn't know. They told everybody to come in.
All right, Mr. Estes, you can hear me?
I can.
All right, thank you. Would you mind removing your hat for us? Thank you. Let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Jeffrey Eric Estes. It's case number 210-456-0701. Matter scheduled for a final pretrial conference on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the people?
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 and the supervision of APA Christopher Blount, P84849.
All right, thank you. Permission is granted.
Good morning, Your Honor. Delisha Taylor Coleman, P5.
That is weird. I don't know why he's asking permission to practice. The only thing I could think of is that he's new, and in Illinois we've got what's called a 7-Eleven license. So after you've completed, I think, a year of law school, you can do stuff like for a prosecutor or public defender's office under a 7-Eleven license. I wonder if he's got the equivalent of that going on in Michigan.
6278 on behalf of Mr. Estes.
All right, thank you. Mr. Estes, will you unmute your device and state your full name for the record?
Jeffrey Eric Estes.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Bowen, what is the people's pleasure in this matter at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for giving us a few minutes to reach out to the complainant in this matter. As I stated previously, I have had contact with the complainant earlier this morning. She indicated that she would be present at these proceedings. I've attempted since that time on numerous occasions to reach out and left detailed voice messages with the Zoom identification information, as well as notifying her that her case had been called. I have no explanation for her absence and therefore cannot proceed.
Thank you. One moment on that. I just had an individual join. Let me make sure this isn't the complainant on this particular case.
Hey, Taco. Again, the audio is all over the place, and it's not me. I'm just getting the feed in right now.
Okay, so
apologies, Your Honor. I'm on the phone with the complainant at the moment. She's having difficulty being admitted into the courtroom, she says.
I don't have anyone in the waiting room other than individuals that I've already named.
Very good. I apologize, Your Honor. I'm going to make sure that she has the correct Zoom identification number.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll come back to that in a moment. Are we ready on Wilson?
Yes.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Cassie Wilson's case number 210-456-0201. Matter is scheduled for a final pretrial conference on today. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 in the supervision of APA Christopher Plount, PA 4849.
All right, permission is granted. And on behalf of Ms. Wilson.
The record, Andrea Roberts, P76414, appearing on behalf of Ms. Wilson. And Ms. Wilson, can you tell the court your name, please, ma'am?
Cassie Wilson.
All right, thank you. And Ms.
Yeah,
Wilson, people's pleasure in this matter at this time.
better than an audit.
Your Honor, I was able to speak with the complainant in this matter this morning. He indicated to me that he would not be present at these proceedings and no longer wish to pursue these charges. In their absence, people are unable to proceed.
Thank you, Attorney Roberts.
Your Honor, move for dismissal and also ask you to sign an order for Michigan State Police to destroy any arrest record, biometric data, any DNA if applicable, and remove the lien entry in this matter.
Right,
Thank you as hell, Slays.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, court will sign
All right, it's
that
time.
order once furnished. Ms. Wilson, case is dismissed. You have a good day and be well.
Time for you to get run through the spanking machine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Are we all set on Woodard?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think this is. I'm not sure. I think this is probably the longest stream I've ever had, and it's just because I'm waiting. Although it's fun, it really is. I'm just having coffee and hanging out.
All right, so let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Wanda Faye Woodard. It's case number 210-443-1501. Matter scheduled today for a violation of probation. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 in the supervision of APA Christopher Plount.
How can this sweet old lady violate probation?
permission is granted. On behalf of Ms. Woodard.
Good morning, Your Honor. Delisha Taylor Coleman, P56278 on behalf of Ms. Woodard.
All right, thank you. And Ms. Woodard, may I have your full name for the record?
Wanda Woodard.
All right, thank you. Court notes, I also have the list of complainants in this matter present in the courthouse. May I have your name, sir?
Okay, everybody tell Secret Squirrel happy birthday in the comments, in the chat. She's 29 today.
All right, thank you. Is there a report from probation as it relates to this matter?
Your Honor, I believe that the violation hearing was adjourned until today. And that's the reason why we're back here. I did receive documentation that Ms. Woodard had completed an inpatient program at looks like the Elmhurst home. And she has an appointment coming up at Professional Plaza Clinic Court. I'm not really sure what that appointment is for, but I do have verification that that appointment is coming up. To date, the defendant does still have a balance of $595. I do not believe any classes has been started as far as outside of the inpatient, as well as I don't have proof.
Can you hear me now?
Any drug tests besides the positive one that originally caused the violation.
Okay.
Is that better?
Attorney Coleman?
At this time, my understanding that Ms. Woodard completed the programming and has done some anger management and community service at the same locale. I don't know if we have that documentation to present to Mr. Farmer, but she did complete some anger management and community service. We are asking for the probation to continue for her to complete all the things that she needs to complete. In regards to the fees, costs and fees, Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Woodard, I believe is on disability. And if there's some other way where we could deal with the court costs besides just having her pay, we would greatly appreciate that.
All right, thank you. So the question is if there's been anger management and community service completed, why has that not been presented to the probation department?
Well, just like the documentation that we tried to present earlier today and it didn't come through, I'm not sure.
Officer Farmer, is there a recommendation from the probation department as it relates to this matter?
I think the complaining witness is here to state about some contact. I wasn't really 100% clear on that.
Okay.
Delisha Taylor is literally in the weeds.
Is there something that you would want to inform the court regarding
This is wacky
contact that you've had with Ms. Woodard? Sir, I'm not done talking. I want you to hear my question so you can give me an answer to it. And you can't know the question unless you let me finish the question. So, is there anything that you would like to inform the court regarding any contact or attempted contact from Ms. Woodard since June of 2021?
Yes.
Okay. And what is that and when was it?
Got one last night and got one Christmas Day when my family came on my phone, threatening phone call. And so they're already said what they're gonna do. And so I'm trying to see what's going on.
All right, how's that?
If not, we'll do.
I'm sorry. So
what?
Your Honor,
I don't even know how to adjust it. I've got gain down on 0.1.
So you said you received a phone call, sir.
Yes,
when was the phone call?
When? Last night, they said, before the day.
And the phone call was from Ms. Woodard, sir?
Wait, take your time.
The phone call was from Ms. Woodard, sir?
No, they put the phone call number there, and say what they're gonna say, and then, you can't get into it.
So who called you, sir?
It's in the phone.
Did you speak with someone?
They said what they had to say and go on.
Who was this that said what they had to say?
I know it's a fact. Ain't nobody else.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I don't, Officer Farmer, I haven't, at least thank you, Mr. Bullard. At least in those questions, I'm not able to glean anything. If there's some more information that either the people or probation can ascertain as it relates to attempted contact or threats or anything of the like, then please bring that to the court's attention when and if you are able to. Officer Farmer, is there a recommendation as it relates to this matter?
Your Honor, probation has no objections to continuing probation. However, we just would like to reiterate that it is imperative that Ms. Woodard abides by the terms of probation as far as testing, anger management classes, as well as if community service is granted, that will need to be completed as well as reporting back to probation in a timely manner and showing up for probation appointments.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do then. Of course, we're going to continue Ms. Woodard's probation. We're not going to find a violation at this point. What we'll do is we want Ms. Woodard to come back sooner rather than later. Generally, with probation cases that I don't think that they're
I'm never off.
with,
I just don't have a
discharge date.
conflicting court appearance right now.
I feel the need that we may need to bring back Ms. Woodard sooner than that. So let's have her come back on March 16th. And so, Ms. Woodard, the expectation of the court is that by March 16th, you will have provided proof of completion of any and all terms of probation to Officer Farmer. So if you've done some community service, he needs a log of all the community service hours that you completed. If you've done any anger management, he needs a log of all the anger management classes that you completed. If you are at this point still ordered to test, he needs copies of any analysis. So I want you to make sure that you are doing all that you need to do under this probation so that we can move this matter forward. In the event that any of that information is missing or not present, then you're going to have a problem with this case. You understand that, ma'am? You have to unmute your device so I can hear you. You have this little microphone button you have to push. It should be on the screen. Should have a red line through it right now. If you touch it, it'll turn gray, I think.
Like that.
Just like that. You understand me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll see you on March 16th. You have a good day and be well.
Judge Washington.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bullard. You have a good day.
Is that the Zen judge? What does she have against me? I was nice to her. If that's, I can't remember.
No. And listen, I go through the court system.
Have a good day, sir. Attorney Toussaint, you ready on Miracle Stokes? So let us go on the record. The court calls the people versus Miracle Stokes. Today is the day and time scheduled for a final pretrial conference. May I have your appearances, please, starting with the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bowen on behalf of the people requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 in the supervision of APA Christopher Blount, P84849.
All right, permission is granted. On behalf of Mr. Stokes. Can't hear you there, Attorney Toussaint. You're not muted, but don't hear any audio.
By the way, for you, those of you who've been with me, the audio on this just dove. It had nothing to do with me.
Your Honor, good morning, man. Please, this most honorable court, Vincent J. Toussaint, P58609, on behalf of Mr. Miracle Stokes, who appears today by video teleconferencing, otherwise known as Zoom. He consents to having this hearing heard by sign.
All right, thank you. Mr. Stokes, may I have your name for the record?
Miracle Sincere Jamal Turner Stokes.
We got one anyway. Well played.
Bowen, what's the people's pleasure in this matter at this time?
Your Honor, I'd like to thank the court for its patience in this matter. As previously stated, I had contact with the complainant in this matter this morning. She indicated that though she was at work, she would be present. Since that time, when this case was initially called. I have attempted to get in contact with her twice now with no response, leaving a detailed message with Zoom details. And I have no explanation.
Could we be so lucky?
For her absence, and people cannot proceed.
Thank you, Attorney Toussaint.
At this point in time, we're requesting that this matter be dismissed. Mr. Stokes understands that it will be dismissed without prejudice. And if the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office does or are able to contact their witness and she wants to proceed, they can.
Thank you, TR.
But at this point in time, we're requesting that matter be dismissed.
All right, thank you. Court's going to grant the defendant's motion. Court's going to dismiss this matter without prejudice on today. Anything further, Mr. Bourne?
No, Your Honor.
Anything further, Attorney Toussaint?
Your Honor, just requesting that any arrest record and any DNA that was taken be destroyed.
Any objection from the people?
None, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. I don't know if I gave the case number. This was case number 20045580901. People versus Miracle Sincere Turner Stokes matters dismissed without prejudice today. Thank you all. You have a good day and be well.
Judge, you do the same. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Everyone stay safe and stay well.
Thank you. All right, so let us go back on the record in the People versus Jeffrey Eric Estes. We took a brief break to allow the people to attempt further contact with the complainant in this matter. And where are we with that, Mr. Bourne?
Your Honor, I have spoken with the complainant on this matter a number of times in the time since this case was initially called. She has attempted to log in through Zoom, and I was able to confirm with her that she says that she is currently in the waiting room for this courtroom, the courtroom 338. She indicated that her services, oh, well, here she is.
You are in 36th District Court.
All right, good morning. Can you hear me, ma'am? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
No.
How'd you respond?
Was my thought.
May I have your name, please? We had audio, now we don't.
Thank you, Gina. I needed help. I did.
So it appears that we do have the complainant present for this matter. That means that the people are able to proceed at this time. Mr. Bourne?
Yes, Your Honor, we believe so.
All right, what is your pleasure, Attorney Coleman?
Please set this matter for jury trial, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Court's not yet able to set this matter for a trial by jury. Instead, what we'll do, we'll come back in a couple months to see when and if we're able to do so. That'll be on March 16th. Let's make that at 9:45 a.m. and we'll move this matter forward accordingly then. Mr. Bourne.
I don't know what else to do. I've turned it off.
Here. On a device where
now it's 4 feet away from me.
Us and where we can see and hear her. And we'll move this
Can you
matter
hear me
forward
now?
accordingly at that date and time. Anything further from Attorney Coleman or Mr. Bourne?
My next move is just muted.
All right, thank you. Mr. Estes, we'll see you in a few months. You have a good day and be well. The court does appreciate your patience this morning. Thank you.
Do we have any other defendants, Your Honor?
No, ma'am.
And I'm gonna sign off then.
I literally said it on the floor.
Andre, you need me for, okay, alrighty.
All right, have a good day. Thank you.
Have a safe, blessed day.
Madam Clerk, did we get Attorney Cripps? I still have Landers and the complainant on Landers here in the waiting room.
Your Honor, I talked to someone from his office. I'm gonna call back again. They said they were gonna have somebody on Zoom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Court Reporter, can you hear me? You were supposed to say no. No. You understand what I'm saying? No, not at all. I don't understand you. Oh, man. Gotta love it.
I'm confused by this comment. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by ASL. I like this. It's gonna be easier. I just turn the mic off and be done with it. You just let it run. Well, apparently, I might have missed this. Did they? I don't know if you can hear me. Did they just close the call and give up, or are they coming back? Oh, good. Excellent. Excellent. Good joke, but I wasn't clever enough to catch it. Well played. Now that it's 2 minutes later and I've had someone explain it to me. I was like, seriously, what did I do? Because, I'm capable of doing things. But I didn't recall doing anything. So I'm like, well, I could have been inappropriate, but I don't recall at least trying to be inappropriate. Thank you, Okie Smoky. That's awesome. All right. Well, I've been at this over an hour here, and I don't think they're going to call the case. I think it's time to surrender. I think it's time to surrender. I don't have any faith that they are going to call this case. But thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. I wish it was more eventful on the court call side, but it didn't turn out that way. So that's the way it goes. That's the what happens when you live dangerously and live stream. All right, if they ever show up, I might do a video on the actual appearance I came here to see.
Are we ready on Walter Woodard?
No, Your Honor, can I speak
Well,
to him, please?
Sure.
We're back.
Thank you.
All right, I will hang on a second, see if they're going to call it. I'm in this far. All right, maybe not. They're just not doing anything. I have no faith. All right. Well, Thank you all so much. Tell me if the defendant ever shows up. I still had a ton of fun hanging out with you guys.